days without doing a live, guys. My. I hope you guys are doing well so far. I hope, you know, you're having a self-control, self-discipline, going about your daily life, work, school, what have you, and all of that greatness, people, as we come together on this live with sadness, disturbance, and all of that. I want to say happy Tuesday. Man, I gave you guys a break. I am sure you guys be like, what happened to most of the lives that I used to do? Well, I'm busy. Busy. Okay, so that's what's happening. I got some time for you guys, and I'm like, guys, Tuesday, let me come on out and come and talk about the story, so to speak. I hope you guys, like I said, been doing good, and I hope health and strength and peace and love. Okay, guys? So we want to get into this story. They have many things that we want to talk about. So let's get into this story quick and fast. And this is a sad story, guys. Real sad story. But we're going to get into this story. Now, guys, I'll give you guys the back part of the story. This is a teenager that was missing. One second. So this is a teenager that was missing. Her family reported her missing, and they end up finding her on a highway alongside Maryland highway, supposedly Hernandez, Yogo Hernandez Mendez, who's in United States illegally, end up killing her and dump her body off the bridge, they claim, allegedly. Okay, guys? So let's get into the story quick and fast. So I'm going to read for the best of my ability. A body found along Maryland Highway was identified as a 19-year-old Dakara Thompson, a missing woman from Prince George County, police said Friday. A man illegally in the United States, 35-year-old Hugo Hernandez Mendez, is now accused of killing her and is being held without bail. According to court records, WJZ investigates obtained Hernandez Mendez from Guatemala worked at a Baltimore-based landscaping company. Our entire state mourns the horrible loss of Dakara Thompson, who was taken from us by an act of senseless violence. Maryland government and governor was more said in the statement. Dawn, I join all Marylanders in praying for Dakara and her family in the wake of this tragedy. Dakara Thompson body found. Family members desperately searched for Dakara Thompson for more than 2 weeks, guys, after she left and never returned to the home she shared with her father in Prince George County. All right? She means so much to so many, okay? This little girl, guys, mean a lot to her family, so much to so many, right? And so it's tough that we are at this point where the search is over and justice begins. County Executive Asha Braveboy said Friday, Thompson's body was found in a grassy area off Route 50 in Anne Arundel County on Sunday, August 31st, nearly 1 week after her family reported her missing. According to charging documents, Hernandez Mendez threw her body off the U.S. 50 bridge into the South River, a drop police estimated at more than 30 feet. Did you hear me? Did you hear me, guys? According to the charging documents, Hernandez Mendez threw her body off the U.S. 50 bridge into the South River, a drop police estimated at more than 30 feet. She had skull facial fractures. That means drop her so hard and far, nobody will recognize her. Okay? Her family identified her through her tattoos, her jewelry, police wrote. Authorities were being tight-lipped about the motive. There's still a lot of investigative work to be done in this case, Prince George County Police Chief George Nader said. Her father, Danielle Thompson, said she left her house in Lanham around 10 p.m. on August 22nd to get gas. He has last spoken to her over text just before midnight. He said, I got gas, I am out. I should be back soon. I love you too. Good night. Daniel Thompson said as he recalled his daughter text. It was the last time he would ever hear from her. Okay, guys? And I want to show you Mrs. Thompson, promised 19-year-old young girl. You know, they said her birthday not too long past, and all of this and all of that. Okay, guys? They've been looking for her almost 2 weeks, and they get to understand the uncivilized month that is illegal in America. Not only that, was held on by immigration and was let go because he was charged with drunk driving or whatever of that sort they claim. Okay, guys? So I had to come and show you the beautiful little girl. Could be your sister, you know, your niece, your daughter, and whatever it is, guys. Right? So this is troubling and disturbing. And I just had to come and shout, guys, 50 feet almost they claim. 30 feet. Her whole face was smashed in. Only recognized and identification through her piercing and her tattoo, as the news allege. Okay? The Cara Thompson murder. The 19-year-old was seen on a surveillance video leaving her white Ford Edge SUV in Hyattsville. The video showed her getting into the SUV after talking to the driver, according to the police. So everybody was out here saying, was she a sex worker? Was she selling illegally? Da 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 da. We don't know people. Dead men tell no tales. All right? According to the police, the driver drove to a home in the 12,000 block of Cambridge Drive in Bowie. According to charging documents, she approached the suspect, GMCU Kendinelli, and after approximately a minute of conversation, walks over to the passenger side of the vehicle and gets in the passenger front seat. So was she lured in? What occurred? Why did she get into Mr. Mendez' car? Okay? For a reason still under investigation, it appears that Dakara willfully entered a vehicle driven by Yogo Renan Hernandez Mendez. Chief Nadar said. Police said they drove to the house in the 12,000 block of Cambridge Drive in Bowie. They believe he killed her in his bedroom. A roommate reports hearing the defendant having sex and then a grunting noise which made it believe that someone wasn't enjoying the sex, according to the court documents. Oh my. After executing search warrant, police found that they believed to be the victim's blood and missing white and pink French manicure fingernails, along with her hair, a wig, and other evidence in the bedroom. Oh my. In the trash, along with multiple pairs of women's underwear and lingerie. So is he a serial killer, people? Did you hear what they found in the garbage, guys? Guys, did you hear what they found in this illegal, horrendous garbage? After executing, hey Joshua, after executing a search warrant, police found what they believe to be the victim's blood and missing white and pink French manicure fingernail, along with hair, a wig, and other evidence in the bedroom, in the trash, along with the multiple pairs of women's underwear and lingerie. So I want to know, guys, I'm asking you if you guys think this man is a serial killer. The 19-year-old girl that was missing 2 weeks in the States, guys, the illegal horrendous end up killing her and drop her off a 30-foot bridge. Okay? When the police execute the search warrant in the bedroom, they found her hair. They found fingernail along with her hair, a wig, and other evidence, along with multiple pairs of women underwear and lingerie. So to me, maybe possible this man is a serial killer. We don't know. In the States illegally, okay? They said they believe there was a struggle, okay? Hernandez Menendez agreed to an interview and told detectives he went to the Galaxy nightclub to meet his girlfriend, but never did. When detectives questioned further, the defendant denied any involvement. He then asked for his lawyer, and police ended their questioning. Court documents stated the nightclub is near where the authorities said Thompson got inside the suspect vehicle. So is it possible that he said, oh, let's go to another club or something of that sort? I am not sure. Was she there to do him some kind of favors illegally? We're not sure, people. All this speculation, all of these kind of things, all right? This is crazy, okay? Police searched the home on September 4th, recent, and found evidence that suggested the Cara Thompson had been murdered in a bedroom of the home. Her cause of death has not been determined, okay? Hernandez Menendez was charged with first and second degree murder and is being held on no bond, police said Friday. Detectives are still working to determine whether Cara Thompson and Hernandez Menendez knew each other before August 23rd. Anyone with information should call the police, Prince George County Police, at 301-516-2512. According to Governor Moore, Thompson joined the state's most recent group of Maryland service year option members right out of high school. The group represents Marylanders who are committed to public service. So that girl has education and a little bit more in her background, right? She yearned to be a part of our mission to solve big problems with bold solutions through her passion for the arts. And the governor said, so not before her death, people, it was not too long her birthday. Before her death, right? She most recent group of Maryland service. She just joined it. Year option member right out of high school. So right out of high school, this is what she joined. The group of representatives, okay, and it represents Marylanders who committed to public service. She's almost going in like in a government job, right? Right out of high school, okay? She was bright light in our state. More added, we will use every tool at our disposal to ensure that those responsible for this crime are held accountable and honor the Cara's legacy of service through her unwavering commitment to the safety and well-being of all Marylanders. So this man was illegally in America. And not only that, when they did a search warrant because of this little girl that he killed, remember, he dropped her off a 30-foot bridge. Let me go up and show you guys, all right? Let's back it all the way up after he was done with her, okay, guys? Come on. My bad, a 50-foot bridge. Estimate at more than 30 feet. So a 50 bridge, okay? Her body was off U.S. 50 bridge in the South River, okay? An estimate of more than 30 feet. He dropped her off the bridge, basically, okay? And her whole face was smashed, unrecognizable. Her family had to identify her through tattoos and all of that. So see there? After the uncivilized mutt killed her, possible raped her, according to the charging documents, Hernandez Menendez threw her body off the U.S. 50 bridge into the South River, a drop police estimated at more than 30 feet. Tell me now, guys, how disturbing and troubling the uncivilized mutt in America carrying on with. Not only that, people, what is so disturbing and despicable, when they went and got the search warrant, guys, to look around in this bedroom, They found multiple pairs of women's underwear and lingerie. And lingerie. Lingerie, guys. So is he a serial killer or these things or his girlfriend? Tell me in the comment section when this live wrap up. I haven't been around, guys. 6 days. I'm sorry, but now I am here. You understand? So when they did, after he killed her and dropped her off the bridge, the 19-year-old that was missing for almost 2 weeks, they found multiple pairs of women's underwear and lingerie in his garbage. Okay? So is he a serial killer? Or all of these underwears and lingerie belong to his girlfriend? What do you guys think? To me, it seems like he's a serial killer. Allegedly. Don't mix me. You understand? Nevertheless, guys, like I said, he was illegal in America. So let's get into it. Prince George County officially said Hernandez Mendez was in the United States illegally. Okay, guys? According to the charging documents, a cousin told police the defendant has drinking and drug problem. Oh, yeah. Blame it on the booze. Boop, boop, boop. Blame it on the crack cocaine. Really? So if you guys know that he had drinking problem and crack and drug problem, why you guys never keep him underneath some cage somewhere? Why you guys never lock him up somewhere in a cage somewhere? Because this man end up killing this girl, dropping her off a bridge, almost 30 feet they claim. And now they say, blame it on the booze, blame it on the crack cocaine, heroin or whatever he was smoking or drinking. All right? Let's move on. I think that U.S. government has made the status of individual relevant. The county said that this was someone who was in their custody and they made the decision to release him. So I think the question should ask of the Justice Department. So not only that, people officially said ICE waited on Thursday to issue a detainer for the suspect. So guys, 5 months ago, he was in ICE custody and they let him out. While he was there, according to the cousin and according to the police, DUI 5 months ago. So the cousin possible was right. He has a drinking problem. So is it the drinking and all of that make him go and kill this young girl and the drugs? And if he has a DUI, is he supposed to be behind the wheel again? So far? So fast? 5 months? So let's get into it some more, okay? I think that the U.S. government has made the status of individuals relevant. The county executive said this was someone who was in their custody and then they let him out, like I said, right? And they made the decision to release him. So I think the question should ask of the Justice Department. Officials said ICE waited until Thursday to issue a detainer for the suspect. U.S. Park Police arrested him for a DUI 5 months ago, but let him go. He was arrested by U.S. Park Police, which falls under the auspices of the federal government. So the federal government arrested him in April for this year on a DUI charge. He was being released pending his trial. I don't believe the trial date has come up yet, Brave Boy said. Maryland was in the national spotlight after another man in the country illegally, Vector Martinez Hernandez, raped and murdered Rachel Marin in Bel Air in 2023. So when Donald Trump they shout out and say these people are rapists, is that true? Allegedly? Should we sum up a few bad apples for the whole culture? You cannot do that because not all of them, right? Let's continue, all right? He is currently serving life without parole. The year before Marin was attacked, authorities said a 17-year-old from El Salvador with ties to MS-13 gang killed 20-year-old Kayla Hamilton in Aberdeen in 2022. Her mother later sued the federal government for allowing him into the United States. So that they're saying basically these illegals, guys, are committing havoc and they're killing more ever so. Okay? Anyways, Moving on, moving along. So I want you guys to hear the story from the news itself, okay?
New information about the murder of a 19-year-old whose body was dumped over a bridge near Annapolis. A suspect we know in custody tonight, and authorities say he's in the country illegally. Investigator Mike Halgren live in Anne Arundel County with what charging documents reveal about this man and the case. Mike, good evening.
Good evening, Rick. 7 pages of detailed charging documents. This suspect was from Guatemala. According to court records, he worked for a Baltimore-based landscaping company. Police used surveillance video and cell phone tracking to build their case. This suspect is now being held without bail. And a warning, some of the details you're about to hear are disturbing.
This is a good young woman who wanted to do good for her community.
Have you seen Dakara?
A heartbreaking end to the search for 19-year-old Dakara Thompson. Her family desperately looked for answers for weeks.
I want my baby back. I just simply want my daughter back.
Police found Thompson's body on Route 50 near Interstate 97 in the Annapolis area. According to charging documents WJZ Investigates obtained, the suspect, 35-year-old Hugo Hernandez Mendez, threw her body off a highway bridge into the South River. She had skull and facial fractures. Her family identified her through tattoos.
At this time, there are no additional suspects. However, this investigation is ongoing.
Thompson, who lived with her dad, disappeared after going out to...
So how, if he's because he's on drugs and because he's a drunk, how come he was so smart enough to drop her 30 feet off the bridge for her face to be unrecognized? She was unrecognizable, guys. They had to identify her through her tattoo and her piercing. That's how smashed up her face was. So he know exactly what he was doing. Hey, Kay, good night. He know exactly what he was doing. So why blame it on the drugs and being a drunk? He knows exactly. Not only that, keep in mind, they found underwears and other lingerie in his garbage, in his room as well. So is he a serial killer? Is that what he's doing, killing all these girls, raping these women, and then dispose them like that, savagely? Let's continue. Let's continue to hear the story, please and thanks. Okay?
gas. She sent him this text.
I should be back soon. I love you too. Good night.
The 19-year-old is seen on surveillance video leaving her SUV behind in Hyattsville. According to charging documents, she approached the suspect's GMC Yukon and after approximately a minute of conversing, walks over to the passenger side of the vehicle and gets into the passenger front seat. Police say they drove to his house in Bowie and believe he killed her in his bedroom. A roommate reports hearing the defendant having sex and then a grunting noise, which made it believe that someone wasn't enjoying the sex. After executing a search warrant, police found what they believed to be the victim's blood and missing fingernail, along with hair and other evidence in the bedroom and in the trash, along with multiple pairs of women's underwear and lingerie. Hernandez Mendez agreed to an interview, telling detectives he went to a nightclub to meet his ex-girlfriend, but never did. When detectives questioned further, the defendant denied any involvement. Prince George's officials say Hernandez Mendez was in the United States illegally. U.S. Park Police arrested him for a DUI 5 months ago, but let him go.
The U.S. Government has made status of individuals relevant. This was someone who was in their custody, and they made the decision to release him. So I think the questions should be asked of the Justice Department.
And ICE has now issued a detainer for the suspect. Now, the victim worked for a nonprofit that was one of Governor Moore's initiatives.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Shout out wowzers. Yikes, mama, savagely, uncivilized mutt, low life. Imagine that. You're in America illegally and you're committing such a we don't have words to even sum it up. Such a horrible and horrific crime. Dropping off this 19-year-old off a bridge, throwing her off a bridge like a garbage. Get out of here, you garbage. 30 feet, smashed up her whole face. Parents only could identify her through piercing and tattoo. So have you heard the story? This is a young girl that has been missing for 2 weeks and end up dead by the illegal horrendous. And horrendous end up disposing her body off a bridge like a garbage, throw her 30 feet. Her whole face was smashed in, unrecognizable. Parents tried to identify her through piercings and tattoo. 19-year-old promiscuous young girl. Told her dad, I'm going to go get gas. So my question is, how do we know that it was her that texted her dad and said, good night, dad? How we know it wasn't that pervert? Not only that, guys, they found more underwears and stuff in his bedroom. So is he a serial killer, or those undergarments belong to his girlfriend? Possible a serial killer. The way he was disposing that black girl, obviously he thought nobody cared. She never had nobody to report her, or she thought the police never cared to listen that she was basically missing. 2 weeks. And her body was found along the state. Off the bridge, 30 feet, he dropped her. Throw her like a piece of garbage, a piece of trash, a piece of stick, a piece of rock. Anything that you could sum up that you throw. Anything. So that's why I had to appear after 6 days and say, guys, I've been busy like a bee. But nevertheless, I have to come and give you guys a live and a serious live. Remember, most of the time I just come on the channel when we're talking about serious business, like now. I really don't come on the channel that much. I'll drop a little shorts here and there, you know, because that takes me nothing to put up. But to come and sit down and talk to you guys with a content or so, I said, okay, I got a little bit of time because I'm extremely busy. You understand what I'm saying? With family life and everything going on. So I just have to be mindful, guys. So I don't have all the time to come and sit down and do the live them like how I used to. But don't worry. When I got some time like now, I will come and unpack, like I said. So have you heard the story? Have you heard about this young girl that been missing for 2 weeks and end up off the bridge 30 feet by an illegal alien in America? Did you hear about that story? I just had to come and shed that light with you guys and say, guys, another story, another black little girl, promising young girl, dead like dog. Not only that, they claim that she was selling. They're wondering why she told her dad that she's going to get gas. She's going to come right back, and she end up in this uncivilized mutt car. Okay? And he end up brought her home, right? And somebody in the household said that they heard some discomfort, that it seems like she wasn't enjoying, you know, the sex. So possibly he was raping her then. So the question becomes, why did she go in the car? Did he lure her in the car? When you lure somebody in the car, okay, how did she leave her car and get in his car? If she was at the club because she not too long turned 19, okay, then did he say, okay, sister, let's go get something to eat? Where was he, because he's 30 odd. So was he in the club, already bought her a drink in the club? We don't know unless we're going to see what happened in the club. Was she in the club? So it's under investigation, guys. Okay? This is under investigation. All right? So this story has been going on for a while, like I told you guys, and all of that, right? So the neighbor claimed that he heard and spotted suspicious activity. So now the neighbor came out, okay? The mother of Dakara Thompson now is out here speaking. So this is the victim mom. So let's get into it quick and fast. I'm going to mute you guys for a second, okay? 1 second, all right? Because of commercials, I have to meet you guys most of the time, all right?
All right, good afternoon, everyone. We are here today to discuss the case of the 19-year-old Dakara Thompson.
Reason why I'm playing this is because dead man tell no tales. So the only person who can speak for her is the family member. The family member who have been protesting, putting up flyers, looking for this promising 19-year-old young girl. Remember, she went missing 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, they found her body off the bridge 30 feet after the uncivilized mutt Hernandez, who's in America illegally, killed her. Say what now? And throw her off the bridge like a piece of stick, a piece of garbage, piece of old pan, old can, anything you throw off a bridge that you don't need. He just discarded her. He just threw her off the bridge 30 feet, that her whole of her face was fractured. Unrecognizable. Parents had to identify her through tattoo and piercing. The last text her father got, Papa, Dada, I'm going to the gas station to get some gas. Good night, I love you. So the question becomes, how we know it's not the uncivilized mutt text that? How do we know that? We don't know what time he even killed her. So what happened, guys? The dad got that last text. They have video showing that the young lady got out of her own car and end up in the man's car. Near where there was a club. So people are going to say that the young girl who's promising, who have a great job almost working for the city, went to go sell, you know what? That black woman a lot of times, and other women out here are selling front. That's what they're beating her out here saying. But there's more to this story, and we can jump to conclusion. We only have our opinion out here, and we only can speculate. And lots of speculations are happening out here. So why did she get in his car? Did they meet in the club? And then he said, okay, because we're in the club, I bought her a drink. Let's go out to eat. Is it possible he lured her in the car? Do you meet men in a club and let them take you out to eat in their own car, or you drive your own car and follow? I'm not sure, guys. I don't know. We're all once 19 and dumb and young. So what happened? So now dead man tell no tales. So I got to drop the family so the family could say thank you to the public and what have you. Okay, guys?
Turn this over to State's Attorney Tara Jackson. Thank you.
Good afternoon. On Thursday of last week, the Prince George's County Police Department arrested Mr. Hernandez Mendez and charged him with the murder of 19-year-old Dakara Thompson. He was presented before the commissioner, and he was held without bond at that time, pending a bail hearing. Earlier today, Mr. Hernandez Mendez appeared before a judge for a bond review hearing, and
okay, one
luxury
second.
Casino.
And he was
Commercial,
again
so I had
held
to
without
mute you
bond,
guys,
and
okay?
he will continue to be held without bond. I know that the public has been following this case closely, and there are a lot of questions and concerns
Lots of
about the
questions.
circumstances surrounding Ms. Thompson's death, and frankly, the immigration status of the defendant.
He's illegal,
I
guys.
want to emphasize first that this remains an active investigation, and I am therefore extremely limited in any information that I can provide today. But I'll say this. The goal of this office is to achieve justice for Dakara Thompson and for her family. And that goal requires that my office have the ability to fully investigate and to thoroughly...
I want to forward all of this because we don't want to drag it on, yes? But we're going to forward it, and we're going to hear from the mom, and we're going to forward all out half of this because I don't want too much talking, right? I just want to get to the point of what's happening now, okay?
Again, this case is
1 second.
Are there any other suspects?
thoroughly review not only the charges that were lodged against the defendant, but the evidence that the police have collected in this case and continue to investigate where necessary, along with all of our law enforcement partners. And we'll make a determination in short order as to the appropriateness of any charges and what those charges will be. And then we would present to the grand jury for indictment.
Has there been a kind of an outgoing, soft-spoken, kind young lady?
The mother.
She was a free spirit. She was a good girl. She was a good kid. So there's been a lot of people disparaging her character on social media.
Like
and
I
things
said.
and such. Please don't believe everything you see. Don't believe everything you hear.
Like I said, they're saying that she was selling front. Why did she leave her car and get into the man's car after like a little bit, like not even 2 minutes worth of conversation, and then she got in the passenger side. He drove her home, did what he wanted to do with her, and then tossed her off the bridge like a piece of garbage. 30 feet down, her whole face was smashed in. She was missing for 2 weeks after that text. Dada, I am going to go get gas. I love you. Good night. Huh? So she wasn't coming back home? She was 19. Not only that, after high school and all that, secure a good job, almost running by the city. So was this a young girl selling front? Or, remember, the Hernandez, claimed that he was in the club. He went to the club to go and meet his girlfriend and never went. Okay, so did he lure her in after the club? Did she go to the club and then saw him and he's like, hey, let's go for a bite to eat? I'm not sure, guys. We don't know why she got in the car. We're not sure why a 19-year-old will come out of her own car and get into that man's car. We're not sure. They have her in that video that she came out of her good safety of the car and got in his. We're once 19. Many car rides a lot of people get in. Friends, foes, and all of those kind of things. But at the end of the day, what happened? And what happened was he brought her home. The roommate claimed he heard some weird sound, and the sound never sounded like she was enjoying the sex. So what was he doing in the room? We're not sure. And it seems like he was holding her against her will. So after you heard that in the bedroom, did you call 911? Did you knock on the door? Hey, pervert! Hey, open the door! Hey, up! Nothing at all. You just come after the fact. So you hear moaning and groaning that is uncomfortable. You claim till you come tell the news that it never sounded like somebody was enjoying it. So I never knock on the door, but hey, pervert, get her out of here. I don't know. See what I'm saying? So nowadays days, the reason why I pause it because we have this. It's like them take out the human out of humanity. That people are dying and we're videotaping instead of go friggin' do CPR. People are drowning and we're there recording. Like I can't fathom the effort that human beings do nowadays days, bro. So you hear that she's uncomfortable in the room and you don't knock the door and say, yo, pervert. Bring back the old people, them child, or the people, them girl child. You come say that now she never enjoyed it. You could hear that it was good something. Anyways, let's unpack. Dead man tells no tale. So the victim mama. Okay?
Respect for the family and us grieving. Please, approach everything with grace. We would appreciate that.
Ma'am, do you have any thoughts about this notion that this guy was arrested by Park Police and released back in April?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
This man, Mr. Hernandez Mendez,
Yes.
was arrested by the United States Park Police for drunk driving in April 25th on the BW Parkway. He was subsequently released. There was no check of his immigration status or anything like that. There were no warrants at the time, no detainers. But he was in federal custody. And then he was released, and he is in the country without
Right.
And now they've filed.
I'm very disappointed, finding that out now.
Anyways, we're not going to drag it out. So the mom came and said, the girl is sweet, educated, yada, yada, yada. Don't believe the rumors that she was out here selling front. Because you know how the public gets, the public will start to beat her. Then why did she go in the car? And why did she leave the safety of her car? Da-da-dee-dee-doo, and da-da-da-da-da. So the mom is like, nope, my baby girl is a good baby girl. My baby girl is a down-to-earth baby girl. And all of that and don't believe the lies and all of that story that you guys heard. So we want to hear from the neighbor of the pervert, okay? Let's get to the neighbor of the pervert who killed this young girl and threw her off the bridge like no one's business, like nobody's child, because he's been doing this for a while, possible, or he knows that most of the time when you put out a missing profile on a black girl, it's either she's a runaway or when she end up dead, you hear, so she commits suicide. Because enough murders happen out here, and allegedly, sometimes they claim when people don't have no time to do no paper, no investigation, allegedly don't mix me, they claim say it's suicide when it's not. So lots of family out here struggling when police come and say, hey, you need to come and identify your loved ones. Your loved one died today. Died from what? Suicide. When at times they claim it's not. And then you have to go chump up some big money to go get another autopsy and all of that. So we've been suffering out here more time when you put out a missing report on our black girls and young boys, and list go on. We can't lie about that. Okay? So this uncivilized mutt that was in this country illegally already got locked up 5 months for DUI. Nobody check his status, because most of the time they claim they only check your status when you're black. Don't mix me, no racial, nothing over here, no discrimination. I'm not over here shouting no hate, nothing. Not pushing anything. But most of the time they claim, shouting out loud, they save more time. When you're white, you're right. You're brown, you stick around. You're black, back. I am not sure, people. Okay? Because if you get locked up for DUI, drunk like a skunk, and immigration is railing out here, give me your PR card, let me see this, let me see that. How come he wasn't checked with his immigration background? So was he privileged or he had his luck right there that day? Remember they say they're checking everybody immigration status? So how come he was locked up and the police then just kissed it and never check his status? Because if they did, they would have held on to him, right? Because nowadays there's people who are in America rightfully is being held on, right? So how come this illegal wasn't? He was let out on DUI charges. So the neighbor of the illegal said suspicious behavior of the uncivilized mutt. Let's get to it, please, and thank you. All right? This is disturbing, but what can I say? Okay? Give me some time here.
Killing Dakara Thompson, talking tonight about the suspicious behavior he says
this is
he saw
uncivilized
from the
mutt.
suspect in the aftermath of her disappearance.
And it comes on the same day that suspect appeared in the courtroom. Fox 5's Shamari Stone live tonight in Bowie with this exclusive. Shamari?
Well, tonight, that neighbor tells me that he is shocked just days after this case unfolded. I want to show you how close he lives next to the suspect's house. You see right here? This is where the neighbor lives. And right here, this is the home where 35-year-old Hugo Hernandez Mendez lived. And police served a search warrant here at the suspect's house. They say they found blood stains, women's lingerie, hair from a wig consistent with one Dakar.
So what did I say? So is that his girlfriend belongings, all of those women underwears and lingerie, or the man is a serial killer? I guarantee, I would say allegedly. Kiss me teeth and pass. I'll take that back. Allegedly, he's a serial killer in my eyes. I don't think all of those undies and lingerie belong to his girlfriend or girlfriends. I don't think so. Uncivilized mutt been out here killing, picking up women and killing, I believe. Allegedly, don't mix me. Everybody's innocent, whether you're illegal or not. And everybody have their time in court when they come out and say, guilty, you uncivilized mutt. But until then, allegedly, don't mix me. Okay, guys? Don't mix me, please, and thank you.
Wore, and a fingernail that matches the one missing from Dakara's hand.
You there?
Yeah, Shamari, so I've lived next door to these people for years.
Cody is breaking his silence after he says he talked to Prince George's County homicide detectives about the murder of 19-year-old Dakara Thompson.
It is the first time I'm speaking publicly about this. Like I said, I live directly next door. I was 40 feet away from where the attack happened.
Living next door to suspect 35-year-old Hugo Hernandez Mendez,
that knife cut in his face tells you a lot. So what did the cousin come out and say? He's drunk, he's a drunk, and he's trouble with drugs. So blame it on the booze, blame it on the needle, blame it on the snorting, blame it on every white powder that goes in his nose. And what was he locked up for? DUI, so he's really a drunk, allegedly. So when you see cutting some of people like face like this, some people be like, what? His life was really rough. Or he could have got cut picking apples or farm working or stuff. But the way we see it, this one look really uncivilized mutt. Look like it's a problem waiting to happen. Looking like a ticking time bomb. Out here we shout, disaster. Okay, guys, let's unpack.
Illegal immigrant who police say killed Dakara Thompson inside his bedroom in this home in Bowie, Maryland. Cody tells me he stepped outside his house early morning on August 23rd and saw something burning in the suspect's backyard.
The smell is different. It's not brush smell. It smells more like something you'd smell akin to like a trash burning or something like that. I would be willing to bet that they were burning evidence of some sort. I know that when I told the detectives this, I know that ash pile that was back there is no longer back there.
You're dead.
And Cody wonders why Hernandez Mendez wasn't already in jail. ICE officials telling us he's in the country illegally. U.S. Park Police arrested him in April on a DUI, but for some reason he was released. Dakara Thompson's mother saying that's disappointing.
So why did they let him go without checking the background of ICE? How come ICE is running around taking up everybody as you see, but never recruit him and lock him up right there and say, hey, illegal, right here? So what is it, privilege? Or are they just locking up who they feel like they want to lock up? Or are they just getting rid of some people who they feel like they want to get rid of? So ICE is really working? Really and truly? Or this is a sham that ICE is out here running around and people should be scared? Hide your puppy, hide your dog, hide everybody. Really and truly? So why was he let go? Is it because DUI is not really a serious charge? Okay, I played the fifth. DUI is not really a charge. He's just a drunk with a bottle or two. Really? And I'm just being I'm just being a sarcastic jackass right now, to be honest. Because seriously, so a DUI, drunken stupor, is not serious. So let him out and don't check no immigration background. Let him out on the road 5 minutes later. 5 minutes later to another bottle. 5 minutes later to another crack pipe or whatever he snort or smoke or whatever he does to get high. Because his cousin claim he's also a drug addict. Okay? So blame it on the booze, blame it on the drugs. Okay, yeah. Right? Not only that, 5 months later, you're going to recruit a 19-year-old girl. Okay. Dead man tell no tale, so we don't know what you said to get her in the car. We don't know what was in her brain while she left her car to get in your car. But we know possible you meet her up. Who knows? I don't know now. I don't know. I really don't know. I'll leave that right there because it's a young girl, and all of that. This is really sad. Mom and dad is grieving. Da-da-dee-da-da-da-da-da-dee. So we don't want to even touch on that, speculate too much how she got in the car. But uncivilized mutt, you got her in the car. Okay, uncivilized mutt. Young thing. Young girl saw the ring you need. Okay, 35 and 40 on. Okay, then drop her off back, no pervert. Drop her back off, no uncivilized mutt. You did not. You did what you have to do with her now. And then you say, okay, garbage, let me dispose you like a can, a rock, a piece of stick, or like a diaper. Anything you don't want, let me dispose it. Whoop, over the bridge. 30 feet down on her face. Whole face is smashed up. Girl is unrecognizable in her young self. Mom and dad had to identify her through piercing and tattoo. So the drug tell him to drop her so far over the bridge. You know why he did that? Because he's been doing that for a while. Let me drop this black girl over the bridge and then she'll be unrecognizable. So when her mom put her missing for 2 weeks, police don't care because we already have the track record. Allegedly, a lot of times where runaways, They can't bother. They can't find us. They will come back home, and they will never come back home. Sometimes in the black community, a lot of us are missing, and nowhere to be found because the black community claim. I call the police, they don't fight. I shout out, they don't look. It's not on the news. No airplay. No news dagadang. Daga digga ding. Digga digga dang. Seriously, people. You guys know this, eh? I ain't telling you guys no lies. It's out here a lot of times when we ask, so the news that we pick up the missing story. No, na die, na die, na die, die, die. So don't come mix me. Okay? I'm only telling you how me hear it. So how I get it, I sell it, pass it on. It's not mix up. It's like right here, like right now. Okay? So she was missing for 2 weeks. So the reason why the uncivilized mutt did that, because most of the time, when we no run away, them claim we're runaways. When we no kill ourselves, them say a suicide, allegedly. So he thought that this girl had nobody. And big up to mama and papa and the family was out here. Do you see her? Dakara Thompson. Hey girl, where are you? Dakara, help, help, help. And everybody was searching, bloggers and all. And I'm at work and I'm everywhere about at me. They on the story like midnight. And I said, oh my, this story is living in my brain rent free. And I said, when am I going to come on the live? And I said, as soon as I zip out from what I'm doing today and I come have some me time and I relax, I said, whoa, my mouth bust were like water. The uncivilized mutt killed a 19-year-old little girl and disposed her like a garbage, like a piece of can, like garbage, like a piece of can, piece of stick, piece of rock, over the bridge 30 feet. So this is why you guys got me here Tuesday, sitting down talking to you guys like this. So did you hear the story or not? Shouting out loud. Okay, guys? So this man, and not only that, all of this that they found in the house, extra lingerie and all of that, I don't think it's from no girlfriend. I think this uncivilized man was out here killing and maybe possible a serial killer. Okay? So now they confirm that she's dead. It's her. Quite so, all right? And right now, we're going to be going to court right there and then. Okay, guys? So right now, the police has confirmed it's her. So let's confirm it that it's her. Because although her face is smashed up and all, her family member came out full force, look for her, missing report and all. Police tracked down the cell phone, found her through the cell phone, her whereabouts and all of that. Video camera put up all of that. Leave her a white car to get into the man's car, so the man is doomed. You can't go around it. That's your car. Not only that, the uncivilized mod so bold and beautiful, and brought her to the house where he lived with the rest of the underwear, them and lingerie. Dumb and dumber. Stupid and stupido. Uncivilized mutt. So is it really the drugs? Is it really the booze? Or the man is just a horrible, uncivilized dog shit? Let's sum it up there. Seriously. So if I am not on the money, and this man is not a serial killer, then whose other underwears are those if they're different sizes? So what, every month his girlfriend gone to what? Small, then medium, then large, and extra large? If they're different size, woyoy. If they're different women and they've been missing around that area, Lord, oy. Okay, guys, so we're on the story. Let's see what's going to happen sooner or later. I heard from the grapevine that they claim, say, I think one of his cousins was arrested. I'm not sure. Maybe I was hearing things. I don't know. Something of that sort. But in the week, I will come and talk about it some more because the story keep on unraveling every minute. And there's different story going on around the story going on. We want to know, like, why did she go in the car? All of that is going to come out sooner or later. Okay, guys? So let's unwrap up this quick and fast. That she's dead. The 19-year-old is dead. 1 second. And commercial. 1 second.
Along Route 50 on... Police have confirmed the body found along Route 50 on Sunday afternoon in Anne Arundel County is in fact that of missing teen Dakara Thompson. Now, earlier this morning, police announced that she had been killed, and a man has already been arrested and charged in connection with her murder. That suspect, according to Prince George's County Police, is in the United States illegally and is now subject to an ICE detainer. News 4's Darcy Spencer joins us live in Bowie, where that man was taken into custody. It is the news. Her parents, her community were hoping they would not receive.
Uncivilized mutt, you did her again. Channel Star.
And that's right, Erica. You know, and this shaken this Bowie community. Many just finding out this news today, this morning, this afternoon from us as we ask people questions in the community. That killing allegedly happened in the house right here behind me. I spoke to a woman who lives here. She asked to not be shown on camera, but she says she had no idea a crime had happened inside the house and that this suspect is her cousin.
You're there. Hear this now.
It was inside this house on Cambridge Drive in Bowie, inside this bedroom that investigators say 19-year-old Dakara Thompson was murdered. Neighbors are stunned that the missing teen investigation led to Bowie so tragically.
I was hoping for the best, but it was just, you know, deeply saddened to hear that it turned out this way, unfortunately.
The 19-year-old had been missing since August 22nd after she told her dad she was going to get gas and never returned.
You hear what she tell her dad? She's going to go get gas. So how did he lure her in the car? Like, how did he lure her in the car, guys? So that's why the internet is beating her, saying that she out here self-front. Something else happened, I don't know. I'm not there. I wasn't there. I'm just a person bringing this story to you guys. If you guys never heard about the story is like right now, yeah. It's right in front of her face, like right now. So she was missing for 2 weeks, and this uncivilized mother thought that nobody cared about her. No missing posters not out here. Nobody's not looking for her. So he thought he got away with it because most of the time they claim in our community, we just go missing and poster just like D, dot, D, dot, 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 D, dot, dot, dot. No news report, nothing of that sound, right? Just missing and dark out and this and miss out and black out, and then we're forgotten about, and nobody just don't fought until your family member said, you know, I had a family member that I was missing and da-da-dee. Other than that, who keeps us in the limelight when we go missing? Anyone? So let's finish this up quick and fast. Okay, guys? This is pretty sad. Real sad, okay?
Surveillance video showed her walking away from her car about 1:30 a.m. in Langley Park the next day. Police say they found additional video showing her about 3 that morning on University Boulevard in Hyattsville.
For reasons still under investigation, it appears that the car willfully entered a vehicle being driven by Hugo Rene Hernandez Mendez, 35-year-old male out of Bowie, Maryland.
Police were able to track the SUV to the suspect's home and on Thursday took him into custody. Investigators determined through a search warrant Dakara was killed here. And police say Hernandez Mendez allegedly dumped her body in the grassy area off the highway. He's facing first and second degree murder charges.
It is tough.
Oy. So what did the camera say? Camera don't lie. She left her car and got in the man's car. So what happened? Why this young, promising young girl getting to her? And look at his face. Anyways, I guess, listen, I refrain. Why did she go in the car? I don't know why she got in the car. But even though she got in the car, whether it's positive or negative, why you have to kill her? Unless you're a serial killer. Unless you don't have no respect for a black young little girl or no respect for a woman overall. And how many of them have you killed? Allegedly. Okay, guys, so I had to come and shout in the store and said, guys, I haven't been around. Thank you for the new subscribers. You guys continue to subscribe. Continue to watch when I come alive. Remember to turn on the notification bell. And then you guys can know that I'm live or not. Okay, guys, because at times I come on some weird times. I can't just come on every day the same time, and I can't come on every day because I'm busy and I have a lot of things to do. Okay, guys? So anyways, let's get into some more things quick and fast. Well, let me see. I'm almost over an hour, and I came to give you guys an hour because I have to rise early in the morning, right? I am busy. I have other things happening, yeah? Can't be out here running around. You understand what I'm saying? Remember, I don't do tops and roses. Remember, I don't sell front, so I can't be out here idling. You understand? You get it, right? And remember, so we're not thief, so all of them good things there, okay? So, anyways, not good things and then those things. What I mean, like, you know what I mean. I have other things happening, like good things. And the other things I mentioned, those are bad things because we're not thief, we're not sell front, and we're not out here tops and roses, right? We have our able body, so we have ambition, so we utilize it, okay? Yeah. Anyways, moving on, quick and fast. So now make we talk some other things, and I'm gonna jump off of this life like hopscotch and said, guys, thank you for stopping by. It's been a pleasure as always. Yeah, we. Anyways, we want to get to some other things. I wanted to get to Miss Fabulous, which I not even know if I could get to that part. But we get to understand. I really don't even want to get to mix up. I maybe should just kiss my teeth, and but since it's on the title, or maybe I should just erase it off the title and come back another day when I have some careless time. But since I put it up there, let me just give you guys a little bit of carelessness. But anyways, I had other things that I wanted to talk about, but I don't want the live to be so long because I really don't want to sit here that long. I wanted to talk about Lady Woody. I wanted to talk about so many other things that I wanted to pack in this one live, right? All right. Okay, since I mentioned Little Woody, let me talk about Little Woody for a second. You know, Little Woody that was in Young Thug trial, then claims him an informer, then Young Thug order release, and hear him say, don't tell nobody that this, and talk about who shot up Little Wayne tour bus allegedly, I'm trying to familiarize you guys' brain because I really don't want to go through all of that. So apparently Little Woody, oh Lord, tongue tie. It stick a fork in me, I'm done, exhausted, like, okay. Little Woody, God, come on now. Apparently that Little Woody, can I find it? 1 second, guys. Man, if I can't find this crap, then I'm gonna jump off of this, to be honest. Is it this one? Okay, actually, let me go find it elsewhere. I send it to myself and it's like, okay, all right. So apparently Little Woody was somewhere the other day, and apparently, hold on, let me see if I could find it. Yes. So apparently Little Woody say he's gonna quit rap because obviously he end up with a crush. Okay, anyways, let's get into it quick and fast, yeah? Because sometimes I can't be bothered. But let's get into it. Anyway, instead of me telling you guys, watch it for yourself. Because sometimes I just can't bother with the antics, but nevertheless. So this boy end up surviving the dirt bike. You know, he got into a wicked crash. They said good for him, and they beat him on the live and beat him on the internet. Said good for him because he was out here snitching and all of that. Right? Let's get into it quick and fast.
I was like, wow. Wow, you feel what I'm saying? That's what today came to. Nobody called for help. I seen the look in the police eyes. They had more sympathy for me than who.
So Little Woody was out here crashing out on the floor. Look all the bruises and everything on his face. And he said everybody just walk past and video. Like I said earlier, it's like they take out the humanity out of humans. Nobody don't have the empathy and sympathy. You're dying, they're videotaping. Instead of do something, call the ambulance, something. You know, you're there dying, and instead of they stand up there and go and try to do CPR. Oh, Jesus, people just have their phone out doing nonsense. But nevertheless, this boy had a crash out, almost kill himself, and everybody was just watching and said, oh, the bastard, allegedly, because they claim say he's a snitch, but nothing bigger than when you're saying that somebody snitching your case, and then you, the snitch, are out here with the FBI and the police on a big conversation, allegedly. I played that to you guys the other day, so don't mix me. Don't act like you guys never heard it with your own ear now. Don't use my only mouth and say me say. Use your ear and say you hear. Okay? Nevertheless.
Had their phones in their hand.
Well, it's an accident that left involving a dirt bike that left musician.
What did he say? What did he say? Nobody helped. Everybody had their phone in his hand because everybody wanted to drop the story. Look at him. Look at me. Look at me. On a dirt bike. No helmet, please. No safety gears. No. Nil. None. Zero. Not laughing, people, but I'm just saying, like, really.
street until someone came and picked him off the ground. The
You're
musician
there.
who gained notoriety during the YSL RICO case in Fulton County last year survived with stitches.
What did I say? So did I lie? So what did I say? He was in whose trial? Young Thug. And they claim say he snitched. And when the snitching couldn't take him anymore, he started to itch. I don't remember. I forgot. What did he say? Huh? He? Huh? Huh? Man have amnesia. Almost Alzheimer's. Understand? And I covered the case and I came and said, guys, Young Thug trial. So don't act like you guys didn't know now. I see it for your own eyes. Don't see through my eyes though, and I'm coming to tell you through my mouth. Using the ears on the eyes, because you guys were there on the live. Okay, guys? So yeah. So when I come with my conversation, when I come with my facts, facts check, yeah. Okay, guys? Right here. Sure. Anyways, okay? Yeah.
Pain. Now the artist says he won't make music anymore because of the state of the industry. He sat down with Fox 5's Judea Murray to explain why and discuss what he learned from testifying during the Young Thug trial.
You're there?
From taking the stand in the YSL trial to silly dances on TikTok, rapper Lil Woody has grown his following since 2024 to over 1 million people. But one thing you won't see the rapper doing anytime soon, making new music. 100K, hit the club, I threw it.
I had to mute you guys because you don't know we don't want a copyright strike with it. Do. Don't waste my time with rap crap at times. So yeah. So yeah. So it proved me right and proved me that I said that when people see people are dying, them have them phone out like cheese, even if you're dying. Really? So nobody pick up this man off the floor when he's done dying, when he's all his concussion. Nobody. Just the ambulance and the police, them claim. Okay, guys? Because people had it out that this man was in the big YSL court case, rapping with the judge. Remember, so the judge end up have to come off the case. Lawyer get locked up. Lawyer get locked up for smuggling. Lawyer get locked up for defending. And then when you boil down the tea, the hot chocolate, the porridge, the soup, and everything, boy, take a plea deal. All kind of probation, all kind of story. As you snap, as you slip, you're back. So kiss my teeth literally and pass. Next. So guys, like I said, so I had a bag of things to tell you guys, but me go shorten it up. Okay, guys, seriously. Not only that, now people, we get to understand. Let me see if we can find Miss Fabulous. Now, Miss Fabulous and her mom is at it again. Parents don't provoke your children to wrath. Okay? And children, have some respect for your parents and honor your mother and father, that your day will be long. Kiss me teeth and pass, like literally. Now these days, kids are killing kids. Kids are killing their parents. Parents are killing their kids. Mother against father. Father against mother. Children against father. And children against mother. Kiss me teeth and pass. One of morals, one of respect. Come on now. Anyways, guys, wrapping up this kiss me teeth and pass. Miss Fabulous and her mom is at it again. We get to understand out of the grapevine, out of Miss Marine mouth, that Miss Fabulous called child services on Marine, saying that I can't hold on, let me give you guys a rundown before we get into the people in business. So mix up time, careless time after a serious topic like that. Sometimes this is why I don't like to merge these things, because I should have just do it another day, out of the respect of the victim and the uncivilized mutt while going over here. You understand? But anyways, I guess all kind of people watch the channel, so I guess you have to give some and this and that and kind of mix it up a little bit. But excuse me, anybody who thought the content was more important, and I should have just kept it that way. And for the mix up people, them who will come over here if you mix up and fasten up people business, you got your belly full today, okay? Anyways, nevertheless. So we get to understand that Miss Fabulous and her mom kick it off like a ball, okay? The only thing is there's no goalkeeper. And we don't know who win because somebody keep the score, but every time somebody throw us goal, we don't see the score. So kiss my teeth and pass. And I'm just being an ass at this point. So the mom was in Jamaica from July. We get to understand that the mom married in Jamaica. We get to understand that the mom have 2 sons. That's Miss Fabulous brothers in Jamaica. We get to understand out of the grapevine out of the mom's mouth that she sponsored Miss Fabulous from she was about 3 and brought her from Jamaica and the 2 boys and had the 2 other girls in the UK. This is how I hear the story, okay? How me hear it, so me I sell it, okay? I'm giving you all of that nitty gritty because you guys gonna hear it and I'm gonna forward some and give you guys some and kiss me teeth and jump off of this and say next. You understand? Because sometimes I don't have time for carelessness, okay? Anyways, apparently the mom said after she sponsored, she was the first one, Renee, she sponsored, and then she brought up the 2 boys them after. She claims that the boys them never listen, because I'm saying to myself, I heard about these boys before, so I'm saying, why don't you, instead of to spend so much money every minute, why not try to sponsor them when they were younger? I didn't really fast any people in business that much to figure it out. Say, there was problem in a Jesus Christ land. So obviously, the mom sponsored all the kids because according to the mom, she didn't want to leave the children them behind like some dirty mama. Let me sum that up. I don't care. Like some dirty mama, like have 3 picnics somewhere else and then come, no, have 1 kid somewhere else and 2 kids and then end up having 3, 4, 5 somewhere else. And then the kids them are elsewhere, right? Scatter like corn grain, scatter like shot. Yeah. Put summing it up just like that. So Marine said she never scattered them like cornbread, never scattered them like shot, never leave them like guinea pigs. She summed them up and she grappled them in a group like dog kittens and brought them to the UK. I'm just being a sarcastic jackass because sometimes I don't know why Renee and her mom don't humble. Renee don't leave her mom alone, bro. Seriously. Although the mom is cantankerous as well, but nevertheless, more time you gotta hold the meds, bro. Because your mom yourself and you have a daughter, and the way you're going at your daughter, may I shout it out loud, your daughter go follow because from the baby born, I be the baby ears, baby go follow right through. You hear me? Possible. Okay? Kiss me teeth and pass. So when I kiss me teeth and me listen somewhere, me say then, how come the boys them, what boys she, what? When I find out, I get to understand, the boys them weren't listening. So they basically got deported to Jamaica. Possible. You're going to hear from the mommy's mouth if I reach that far. So she have to be looking after the boys them in Jamaica. So more often she has to be in Jamaica. She has a 17-year-old child here that's under 18. Consider them claims are minor because she's under 18. She's not an adult, but she's a teenager. We get to understand that she made some arrangement for the teenager to go by the father. Teenager rebel and rebellious and say, nope, I'm not going at my papa. Which obviously there's no rules and regulation because once she got rebellious, so she's not going to her father, then therefore you can't put on your foot in the house. Well, obviously not. Well, anyways, she's not going. She wants to stay with the sisters. Oh, no. After she stayed with the sisters, Marine claimed they cahoots some plan to try to get council housing. You know, everybody run down council housing because I guess council housing you can do anything you want to do and you can gallivant and wear this and do all kind of things and come out here like a high roller. Like you're out here paying all your bills by yourself. And then when the people ready now, they shut up and carry on. And some people will shout they cannot even provide the basic necessity, shelter and food. Kiss me teeth and pass. So apparently, Marine said that they concoct a plan and apply for housing or want to apply for housing. And Renee allegedly end up calling social worker on her, saying that she left the 17-year-old in the house by herself. So Marine is mad. Marine said that Miss Fabulous wicked. Why did she call social worker on her? She never know that social worker called. Social worker came to the house because obviously it seems like Marine wasn't answering no phone calls because I'm assuming before those people come to the house, they will call, right? Obviously, I'm assuming, right? Or they just show up. I don't know how it go, people, but whatever. So apparently, Marine said she never knows the children's aid was contacted until she come from Jamaica. When she opened the envelope, think a bill, and I'm just throwing that in. She just get one letter, children aids, please. Da-da-dee-da-da-do-do-do-do. All of them things, yeah? Renee shout out that she never call them, she never do such or such. She only fill out an application form for da-da-dee-da-da-da-da. If you fill out if you're gonna fill out social housing form, and the child is a minor, who you think is going to come next? So it look like Renee try to use her brain, and the brain I use she. Think about it. Everybody knows if that child is under her mom's roof and she's a minor, and you're gonna fill out housing for her, obviously you have to concoct a story that either she's homeless or the mom kick her out. Some story, or she's a runaway and the mom is abusive and she don't want to go back to the mom. What story would you concoct to tell those people why for the little girl to get housing and she's so young? She's not an adult, she's a minor. So anything you go and apply for her, they're going to want to know what's going on. A social worker is gonna step in because she's a minor. I don't know which not for go So nobody wants to wait no more. Everybody want to force right for the government to help them and the government to put them in this big place. Really? What if there was no what if there was no council housing? Or how would it anyways? May refrain my opinion. Kiss me teeth and pass. So let's get into the mix up, okay? I put you guys on mute because it's commercial. Give me a second.
Renee, as long as me in England, Renee, you is not my pitney.
That's the mother.
Renee, as long as me there in England, you is not my pitney. Renee, me not have nothing to do with you. Renee, me afraid of you. Me afraid of you. I used to true me no want. You say true me no want me head chip, Renee. Renee, true me no want me head chip. Cause when me tell you something, I have enough for you, you know, little girl. I have enough for you, you know. I will just end everything, you know, Renee. Renee, me will just see you end everything, you know. Cause I know how me stay, you know. Renee, you know how me stay, you know. Hey man, I choose not to know, you know. I choose not to know, you know. When me tell you, say, me cup full till it run over. Renee, I do too much. Renee, too wicked. I mean, I want to curse her for bad blessing for her, you know. Because she have the little baby there, you know. I mean, I want to go drop her for a head drop on miracle show, you know. Me no want it when me ever curse her with, you know. Drop off her head and drop her miracle show, you know. That's why I not go curse her, you know. That's why I not go curse her, you know. When they go get up and call social worker upon me.
What did I tell you?
Upon me and tell PLI like upon me. I mean, not do nothing.
The mom says she struggle and struggle and struggle. She even sell drugs to sponsor these people come to UK. So the mom even come and snitch on her own self. How she sponsored these kids coming to the UK. And the two little boys, them never listen. So they're back in jam down. So the question become, two little boys, them no listen back in Jamaica. That means no education, not really go on, no trade, nothing. If you have to continue to look after them, she claims that they're also sick. I'm only talking what the mom saying. And not come mix me and talk about forcing in people business cards on the internet now. Whole family like tenement yard business dash out like garbage out here. Okay, so not only that, and we get to and then we understand that the 17-year-old is still there in the house. Possible, I'm not sure what she's doing. And then you had Renee that we're not sure what Renee is doing in life. And then you have the sister that had 2 children at the age of 22, they claim. So at the end of the day, when you really think about it, the mom hands are full. And the mom is like, geez, Weeze, I got 5 children and eeny, meeny, miny, mo, kitchen, so if you never let him go, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. And they follow Renee foot that she and Renee can't let go. In other words, okay, yeah.
That's why I make sure come over here. I make sure come, you know, when I go to Jamaica, you know. I make sure come over here and I tell you, no, say, I leave Sanisha with her dad. Because I wasn't going to leave her in the house alone because she's 17 years old. She wasn't 18 yet. And I go down in July. I'm call her father. And her father said, yes, make sure come, you know. And she tell her father she don't want to stay there. She wants to stay over her sister, them, you know. I don't want to tell you, someone will come over here, come tell me about, say, you guys need to stop, you know. Because if only did in my position, you know, only would have come to the same thing to, you know. Only would have come talk if only in my position, you know. You know how I feel?
The wicked act.
How I feel kick out my pitney?
That's what I said. The only way that child could get that housing is less the mom kick her out. And then they're going to ask her, why did your mom kick her out? And then she's going to have to go down in some nitty-gritty story and some lies. Oh, she's abusive. She's always shouting to the da. Children aids is going to come because she's a minor. She's under 18. She's a teenager, but under 18. She's not a young adult yet. So if you're going to apply for housing for her, Children Aids is going to step in. She's going to have a social worker. If you apply for welfare for her or some dividend from the government, they're going to want to know where's her guardian, where's her mom. So Renee, so if you did apply for something, then you should know exactly what's going to happen. You want all your sisters them to be in social council housing for what? And not only that, at times it seems like Renee is jealous of her mom marriage. Seriously, because the way Renee behave at times. And then the mom seems like more times she's tit-tat for Renee. Sometimes she could ignore her. But this one, the mom said she's not ignoring it because the mom said that even what Renee did with her sister or with the sister, she was on her way to work and she just get a phone call. And they said, Mom, if council housing call you and say this and that, say yeah. That's why the other sister got her place. Because I guess if the Marine says, I kick her out and I don't want her there and she has the 2 babies, they're either going to put her up in a motel or a hostel and go give her housing. Yeah, when it comes to a baby, it's priority, right? So obviously, all of them things, so they might use them brain, basically using mental fraud to get these council housing. And you have people who pack up in shelter running from abuse, really need these places and can't get it. People who are in UK paying their taxes, working job to job and can't get it. And you have some of these people just pack up in it just to be out here arguing on the internet. But nevertheless, let's unpack.
Her father and tell her father say, keep her till me come back because I'm going to look after the 2 boy them.
Listen.
Oh, if I have my one pitney and kick out my pitney.
You see?
Someone who know where we do, but I have no time for explain nothing to Nino. I just confess what I want to say, Yeah. But just confess this to Renee, and tell her, Renee, oh, you're wicked to me, I'm not doing nothing, Oh, you're wicked to me, I'm not doing nothing, You wait until when I'm going from holiday and look for my pity them, You go take up phone and call social worker. For me and tell them say me leave Sanisha alone at home. Renee, why you do that? Renee, why you do that? Renee, why you do that? And you know within yourself say nothing no go so. Renee, you not tell you to tell lie for me. Renee, you not tired to tell lie for me, Renee, you not tired. Renee, you can leave me alone now, Leave me alone. Because you come back and say you want my pressure to lick me down and kill me, that you want, Renee.
And somebody...
But me ever see, when you make my pressure...
And somebody so dumb in the comment section typing, they contacted you a month ago. Well, the lady was in Jamaica from July. Count now. She just not too long came back. Oh, let's continue.
Kill me, ever see where you going to get out of it, Renee. Me ever see where you going to get out of it. Renee, me ever see where you going to get out of it.
You maybe have a life insurance, so she's going to get something out of the life insurance, Mumsy.
Renee, all I do, you make me have sleepless night.
You're there.
That's all I do, I'm said to God, I say, Father God, what have I done? What have I done, God? What me do?
The flight of wickedness.
What me do wrong, God? What me do wrong? I could have leave Jamaica,
Listen to this part.
I could have leave you there, But me not leave you there, I could have leave you like others of women have them pitney there and left them pitney there and them come up and they move by themselves.
Like I said earlier.
And they live life by themselves, And not help none of them pitney, But what me do? Me choose my own them there, I'm a foot. So I work hard. I do all kind of work. I do all kind of work for you come here. And these are the thanks where you give me.
She's going to say she sells drugs as well. Listen.
What me not do for you come here? What me not do for you come here? Me I work 3 jobs. Me I work at school. Me I work at hotel, Oxford Circus Hotel. job me I do for send phone no come here. Because sell all drugs just phone no come here.
See it there? Never lie, never tell a
Me
lie.
do everything for help who no come here.
I know I was hearing right now.
This is the thank you what you give to me. But it's alright. Renee is alright.
Rough.
Here is alright.
Imagine that you work so hard and you do all kind of things for make your kids them do better, and then none of them turn out to be. Oh, let me hold my mouth. Oops, sorry. I take it back. Kiss my teeth and pass. Like none of them turn out to be nothing. Sure.
I do all kind of work. You wanna come here? Send for you first.
You're there.
And then your two brother last.
Listen to the brother part.
Come one time.
Listen to the brother
and
part.
You come first. Cause you was the only girl. And I say me nah left you down there. Cause me nah go want you breed up down there. Me don't want a man take no liberty with you. I'm send for you come here. And these are the thanks where you give me. This is the thanks where you give to me, Renee. Renee, remember say you have miracle. Renee, remember say you have a girl child. I say the same thing what you do to me. I same thing your daughter will do to you. The same thing what you do to me. And the same thing your daughter will do to you. You know? Remember say memory says so. You hear? So every son should grow up big. And she'll style your angle. Don't say nothing. Just say to yourself, say.
That's how I
saw
do
you
my
used
mom.
to anger your mother.
Oh, judge. Took the words
So
out of my
anything
mouth
she
now.
give you, you're going to take it. When I'm tired of you. Really, I'm tired of you. And if everybody over here, so willing to talk the truth, and know so what you do, and evil you do to me, and evil you do to me, and me the one for you is good, that's why I'm sent for you come here. I could have leave you behind. I would have there in Jamaica and breed up and have only per picnic, but me not do that. Me choose for me pick them, I'm a foot. So what else me did for do? Me choose for one of them, a foot. Send for you come first. Are you there till now? And then send for you two boy them one time.
Listen.
But unfortunately, them never listen to me when me I talk to them. And them reach back home. And now...
So therefore immigration put them out the country. You hear what she say? Obviously, that means immigration put them out the country if I'm not mistaken. Because if you said I'm talking to them and they never listen, see, they're back home. So obviously it's immigration that put them out the country. So imagine you work 3 jobs plus sell drugs to sponsor the kids them in the country and not A, B, C, D. Renee, give your mom a break now, guy. Seriously. And mommy ignore Renee most of the time too. Because John no star. This don't look good, bro. The woman work hard. And if the woman want to enjoy her marriage life now and go back and forth in Jamaica, shouldn't be a problem because everybody big. You understand? So if Renee said she tried to apply for something for the little child, she shouldn't have. But true, they claim some Marine, they go behind the daughter's back and apply for money for the kids. And so maybe that's how they teach either. They go apply for this and go apply for that. And maybe this is how some of these mothers teach their children. Me in a council housing, you should be in it. And if me apply for this, you should be on it. I'm not sure. Because you have mothers out here, them ratchet body no be. Teach your kids them their bad ways in life, and then the kids them fondle and the kids them not reach nowhere, and then as a mother you fail in life because you have the children them and turn them into with no ambition, worthless shithouse them, and then them out here killing, them out here at deceit, and them out here do all a manner of evil because you never raise them well. You understand? But the lady says she worked very hard. And I'm not saying this woman don't provoke Renee more time, because the mouth hot bad. But Renee, guy, geez, guy, set some example, guy. Seriously, and then you have a daughter, right? So if you did go and apply for something for your sister, you shouldn't have. Because your sister is a minor and she's underneath your mom's roof. So anything she apply for would possibly need the mom's signature. And if the mom is not in the question, social worker is going to step in the question. Because either the mom, the dad, or the next of kin would be the mother. So when you now go and apply for something, they're going to be looking for the first bat, the mother. So social worker will contact her. Is it true that you kick her out the house? What happened while you kick her out the house? She's applying for social housing or she's applying for a council housing. She's 17. The only way she could get housing, unless she's kicked out or she's a runaway and she don't want to go back to abusive situation or abusive household or abusive parents. So that will set off a red flag for the social worker to contact her. And if she's going to apply for welfare, depends on Marine's situation in her home, they're going to want to question it. And if Marine is on some kind of benefit and not working, because if you're in July until now, then where the job there? I know in my country you couldn't stay on a job for that long unless you're going to say that. What would be the question? I don't know. On medical leave? Maternity leave? Like, I don't know how long you can't be leaving your job so long. I don't know in England how long you could leave your job. But I know in many countries by the time you come, job gone. Bye. Sorry, you abandoned your job. So I don't know, bro. You understand? So, and if Marine is on some kind of benefit as well, and that little girl going to apply for benefit knowing that she was in her mom's household, it's going to be questionable again. So if you did go apply, you know exactly what you were doing. And if you did go apply and pretend that you didn't know that social worker is going to contact this woman because of trying to get somewhere to stay, then you're playing dumb. Because it seems like you know a lot. It seems like you know the system very well because you've been using it very well. You understand? So it's terrible. But nevertheless, people, let's continue. It's sad to know that this woman worked so hard and, she can't get a rest.
Them sick, but still I feel look after them. When them could have there, if them didn't listen to me. But no, them never want to listen to me.
See? So they could have been here if they were listening. So that means that they got pushed out the country by the government. They maybe were in UK chucking beer badness. Oh my. Let's continue a little bit so we can jump off of this and say, guys, thank you for stopping by. Seriously.
Now them reach back home. Yeah. I still have to look after them. I still have to mind them. I still have to send them money, go give them every month for food.
Instead of they in England helping their mom.
I have to pay them bill every month same way. What else do you want me to do?
You're there.
Eh? What else do you want me to do again? I can't do more than what I can.
So maybe that's why now we see why the mom asked for the £50 more time, because she have to pay her own bills up there. And then she have to look after those 2 boys in Jamaica. Then the woman don't have it. And then if you claim that she's old and she's going through menopause as you cuss her and say Renee, then she can't go work 3, 4, 5 jobs of her age now. So you guys are the ones supposed to be coming together and help her. Oh my God. I knock on wood the day when my kids come on the internet and chastise me like this, brother. Seriously, bro. This is terrible. That's why more time I tell you guys have to do good by the youth them more time. And the youth them sometimes very ungrateful. But unfortunate, this is what's happening. Kiss me teeth and pass. I'm not going to drop anymore, I'm going to go. Because I got to rise early in the morning. You see, when you guys are turning and going to the bathroom, enough I use, I'll be out of my bed on the dot, on the clock. You get it? So nevertheless, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for the new subscribers. I know at times I don't come on how I used to, but because I'm busy and I'm doing other things. It's when I'm a different rotation, then I could come on certain times. You get it? But nevertheless, people, like I said, thank you for you guys' patient. Thank you for stopping by when you guys can. Thank you for watching the shorts and all of that. And just remember that, like I said, keep on subscribing and just make sure you turn on your notification bell, because when I come live, no matter what time it is, you know that I'm around. Okay, guys? And all of them greatness. Okay? I hope tomorrow, Wednesday, I bring hope and joy and happiness and all of those things. Okay, guys? And stuff like that. All right? And then all of that, right? And then stuff like that. So, yeah. Hold on, I'm looking for something like, hold on 1 second. Yeah, but all of that, guys. So, like I said, I'll be coming back in the week, in a couple of days, to give you guys a more content or so. But until we meet again another time, that's what I could do for you guys today. Seriously. And all of that, right? So we're gonna say happy Tuesday, yeah? And happy Tuesday, guys, yeah? Happy Tuesday, okay? And back it up yourself. May your day be filled with laughter, peace, and all the blessing life has offer. Wishing you a happy, blessed Tuesday. Yahweh. Until we meet again on next day. All right, guys. Peace and love. We're out.